An audience with the dude who came up with pizza? Whoa! Homies, where are we going, homies?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Whoops, nope, never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Yeah, I was curious what happened. I was like, oh, dude. Maybe something else happens in the office. Let's see. I'm going back, bro.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Yo!
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat. Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Dude, I'm a legend in the hood, bro. I don't know why I said in the hood. I know nothing about the hood. Let's do it again.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Nobody allowed to leave,
with
dude.
What might be up there? Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Dude has no idea what's down there and doesn't want to find out. Real, bro. He's scared, bro. Dude, what if something crazy happens? Huh?
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
Yo, that's base.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Okay. Alright then. Well, alrighty. I think we did it right.
I'm ready.
Alrighty.
I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Dude, nice. We gotta give him some time, homies. He's gotta have some time to just think about it, you know what I mean? He's gotta think about it.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Dude, thank you.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
I'm gonna go back up.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is.
Real.
A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
He's gonna say anything? I don't think he is. No, I think he's done. I think he's done talking, bro. I think he's done. Oh, never mind.
You know what?
He's still talking.
I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
It is,
I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
All right.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley,
yeah.
It seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
Oh, no.
They want big, explosive
no.
moments
Don't jump scare
right
me,
in
bro.
their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
I
want
agree
to have
too.
to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to.
No, I agree
We're being
completely,
fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for
Why is
content
it so freaky
that
down
makes
there?
us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition.
Real,
You're
bro.
a
We don't
role
need
model,
tradition.
you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
Dude,
they
real,
really look up
nice.
to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
Whoa!
Oh, good, we're here.
Whoa!
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
I was gonna go back and push some. Not much for the public eye, he says to the streamer. Yeah, I know, right? That's so funny. This is exactly where Germa was. Live on stage. No way, bro. I'm gonna talk to homies? Ain't no way, bro. The world's healthiest human being, all tricks revealed? No freaking way. What the heck? How we did it? The pyramids? They built the pyramids? Live the guy who went to Mars? Elon? Bro, Elon, you don't look the same as you used to. What the heck? Dude, everything's crazy, bro. The storyteller, Stanley, reveals all in his all new book. Dude, I'm making books and everything, bro. This game takes you to the most random places, bro. It's great. Dude, I love this. This is awesome. I didn't expect to do that from just pushing an elevator button up and down. I'm not gonna lie. It's so funny to me. Let's go see what's going on, homies. I got a whole, like, red carpet and everything. Even an evening with World Peace Baby. Bro, an evening with World Peace Baby? We gotta figure out who World Peace Baby is. I'm not gonna lie, homies.
Yes, here it is, just through this door.
The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. Dude, that's so nice of him. The world's first sentient machine. Ain't no way, bro. It's the robot arm. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. How? Didn't bro die like forever ago? Yeah, didn't he die like 300 years prior before the books were even made about him? Like, what the crud? I learned that about Christian not theology, but Christian apologetics, by the way. We believe Alexander the Great was real based on information that was 300 years after his death, right? But yet, apparently, 2 years after Jesus' death is like, you know, apparently that's like not legit, which is really weird, like how we as a society will believe that Alexander the Great was real, but not Jesus, even though the most viable thing after Jesus' death was 2 years after his death. So I thought that was a pretty strong thing to be like, okay, this is actually really cool that basically in this case, you know, that like our society is built on some stuff like this. So it's like whether you believe that Jesus was God or not, there's more definitive proof that he existed more than Alexander the Great, which I just think is very interesting. Because it's closer to his lifetime, which I just thought that was interesting. Just wanted to let y'all know. Bet y'all didn't expect that, but you know, for homies who say Jesus wasn't real, he was a real person. Even an atheist philosopher, I think, Josephus, didn't believe Jesus was God, but knew that Jesus was real, which is very interesting. So I was like, dude, I don't know if philosopher is the right word, but he was definitely a historian that wrote that. It was just very, very interesting. So a little bit random. We'll just see that.
All right. Are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart.
Real. Good advice.
I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Thank you.
It looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Homies, we're going to be on stage for the first time. This is going to be so cool, man. To stage. Welcome, Stanley. Stanley Ryder. Oh, his last name is Ryder? Almonds, chair, gum, table, and nut bar. That's cool. 427, bro. No way. Homies. The Stanley Parable. The Lord! What the crud? Dude, ain't no way, bro. Featuring keynote speaker, the Lord. Amen, hallelujah. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. What's the Lord doing here? Lord's everywhere, man. Yeah, meet and greet. I was like, dude, is someone speaking from the Lord right now or something? You know, that better be packed out. Real, bro, real. That's funny. I love how we were conversating about, like, Jesus. And and then there's like, bro, look, there's the Lord up there. That's so cool. I love that. 427. That's me. Up and down again. Stanley, dude, I already made some books. I'm so popular now. Yeah, it's so crazy. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from, your co-workers. That's so cool. That's so nice that they wrote that for me. Let's see. It says story. Stanley, me, dad, age 6. Bro, I even have a kid. That's so sick, bro. I love how the kid drew, in quote, just his dad saying the word story, and like that was all he wrote. That's so funny. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on, bro. What the heck? Break a leg, champ. Your boss. Break a leg, champ. Your boss twice, bro. He wrote it twice for us. I love the way you ride the elevator. Oh my gosh, dude, that's so sweet. Thank you, bro. They even put hearts and X's for me. That was sweet, man. I ain't gonna lie. That was so cute. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get 'em, Tiger. Stanley, my true love for you. For you grow every day. My true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. Wait. There's a wife? There's a wife in an apartment ending? Bro, I didn't even get here yet, bro. Stanley gets a wife, bro? That's cool. There's a different ending where he gets a wife, apparently, bro. That's so cool. An audience with the dude who came up with pizza? Bro, I love how they used a stock image of the guy from, like, online. What in the world? Hold up. Why are there a bunch of cigarettes over here? Hold on, dude. I gotta, like, take a picture of this. This game is highway comedy. Instead of highway robbery, it's highway comedy. You know what I mean? Alright, guys. Homies, what do we say on stage? What do we say on stage? Like, what are they gonna ask us about? Like, am I just gonna start talking? Bro, I'm gonna pull up Narnia. I'm gonna be like, guys, I didn't write this book, but I love the things he says in it. And I just start talking about Narnia or some crud, dude. And then I'm gonna pull up this book, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be like, guys, I really like this book. I still have the wrapping on it. I haven't opened it yet, but I can tell you Tolkien slaps. You know what I mean? Like, that would be really funny to stand up on stage doing that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've never been on a stage. Oh, I have. I've been on a stage twice. But one, I did stand-up comedy in high school whenever I was younger. And it was really funny. I told a really funny story. Well, I'll give you guys the pretty much the story is that, like, I was in Washington, D.C., and basically, there was a GameStop in this. They have a mall that's like I don't think it's 4 miles. It's like 4 stories tall or something like that. Or 6 stories. I don't know. And I went to the GameStop on the bottom floor with one of my friends. And he was talking to the cashier. And I was like, you know what? I want to buy a Star Wars hat for Star Wars. And I actually have it over here too. So, like, I have the real hat. So if you think I'm lying, well, I got the proof of it. This was the hat. The very hat The very hat I bought from, I'm not going to wear this hat, but like, you know, just because it'll mess my hair up. But the very hat that I bought from that GameStop is this hat right here. And I bought it. It's a Star Wars hat. It's got the Rebel thing in the First Order, stuff like that, you know, or the Alliance. I can't remember, because the new Star Wars movie was coming out at the time, and I didn't know it was going to be a garbage heap whenever the sequels came out. But I watched the first one and I was excited, so I was like, hey, you know what? I'll wear this hat. And I got the hat, and my friend was talking to the cashier, and he's talking to the cashier, being distracted as I'm buying the hat. And the cashier puts his fist out in front of me, and I'm like, bro, this guy wants to fist bump explode me, because I'm sitting here and I'm already I'm already getting out of my shell a lot, and I'm like, I like to fist bump people. That's kind of like a thing I do. So he did that, and I went, oh, he said, I'll give you that. And whenever I heard him say, I give you that, that made me think he really wanted a fist bump explosion. He literally was like, I'll give you that, you know, when I say that. So I went like that to him, like that. And he looked at me like I killed 12 people in front of him. He looked at me like he was just like what the crud? And I'm like, huh? I'm like, what just happened? And he rolls his hand over, and he has change in his hands, because he was trying to drop change in my hand, basically, because he was trying to like drop change in my hand, because he was trying to like, hey, I got change in my hands for the thing that you bought. And I was like, and I sat there and I was like, oh my gosh. And then he goes, I gotta admit, that was kind of dorky. and what's funny too is I told this in front of everybody at the high school auditorium for the stand-up comedy, and I told them in quote that in quote, I was like, it's pretty messed up when a guy from GameStop calls you dorky, and everybody bursted out laughing. Everybody loved that. I had people coming up on like after the whole thing was over. I didn't win the talent show, but I had like 3 people tell me that, like, you know, that like I was hilarious and stuff like that, and they really liked that. So I thought that was so cool. I feel like that was the first start of me actually like growing out of my shell and like saying some stuff, you know. So that was just really fun. So I was just like, you know, I still keep that though, because it's really funny to be like a goofball like that for people. So here we go. We're gonna go in further now. Whoa. Dude, no way. This is crazy, homies. I didn't even get to walk all the way out there yet. Was I supposed to walk out there? What happened? What did he die? Did he die from the what? Did he die? Wait, was that the ending? Like, what? Oh. What happened? I'm so confused. Like,